Okay, we are starting the next session today, and then let's start our uh, learning. Okay, yeah, to switch the user, you want to shift to log into the different user. This is the command. Okay, let's see. I'm logging. Okay, logging logging into training user now. To check the user um, mm, who logged in, just who am I? Okay, here also you can try who am I. Okay, now I am in user is training. Okay, now I want to switch user. Sudo su hyphen root. I am logging switching the user as root. We need to give password for training. Okay, I have just logged in as a root user. I'm just clearing screen. Okay. Okay, next, make sure that root user has the starting this symbol will be hash, whereas normal user has a dollar. You can observe here. This is root user. You see starting hash. Okay, whereas normal user su hyphen training. I'm just going back to my user. You see it converted to dollar. Okay, I'm just logging as a root. Okay, let it be going on. Okay, to install any applications or anything, this is the way of installation in Ubuntu. Sorry, Linux, Fedora, Red Hat. All these Linux servers you need to use like this. Whereas Ubuntu related OS you need to do like this. App get install wget. If you want to install Java, app get install Java. Let's see how this will work. You need to be root to install any software. It is showing that it's already wget is already installed on new version. You see here. Okay, like that you can install anything, any Zoom application, anything you can install. Okay, this is the procedure. Right now this package is not available, Zoom. Okay, if any package is available, then it will install. Yeah. Okay, time time displays the time taken the command or a script to execute. Okay, suppose time ls hyphen l. How much time this ls hyphen l executes? How much time will it take? It will display. You see, nothing is there in the root directory. That's why it is not showing. Let's go to my home directory. Yeah, the time. Okay, you can see here. Yeah, you see, it is displaying all the information. But before time is there, because of that, this is came. This entire execution takes 0.797. This is really, but the system due to system um, lagging or something issues, it should be this one. This command took 0.92 seconds. Okay, let's uh, let's three, let's try like this. How much time this sleep means? It will wait for execution. Okay, it takes 5.005 milliseconds. 51396. You see, this is the execution time. This is the system lagging time. Okay, this is the user input, user press enter or something it will be. But overall, this time will give us how much time this uh, the command will execute. Okay, wget to download any software. To download any software. Okay, right now in Windows we'll go to there and then somewhere. Let's okay, to download any software, any anything from Google, anything like google.com. If I want to download a page, you need to do wget. CLS. After completion, I see a download is completed. It is index.html is there. Let me do one. Okay. Now I am checking this download. Okay. Okay. Yeah, to download the I see all the files that are present in this folder. I want to download this abc.txt. Nothing is there. Let's see some data. At least I will download. I will try to download this file. Okay. Through wget, I am downloading this file to this place. You need to give full path. What is the path present? Everything. 1922.168.56. You need to do HTTP also. You need to give full path. If you do copy paste somewhere, you will get the full path. Okay. HTTP also you need to give as per this URL. HTTP colon double slash 56.1 slash ubuntu underscore files slash data.txt. wget is to download uh, files or anything from web page. Okay, now you see data.txt. You can see the contents in data.txt. I think this looks clear about clear understanding on wget. Okay, till now we have seen that creating file and then downloading files and all. How can we remove file? Just a simple. Okay, that's creating empty file. Okay, let's try here. Okay, now ls-l, you can see empty files. How many empty files? All 0 bytes. This is the size of the file now. These are all empty. Okay, I want to remove a file. Rm abc.tct. I can remove. Okay, I want before remove, before remove, I want to make sure that is remove or not. Rm-I. It will ask whether are you able, you are removing regular file. If you type yes, it will remove. This is called -a user interactive mode. Okay. Okay. If I want to remove all txt files, rm star.txt. You see in this place all txt files will get removed. You see all txt files are there. Now ls-ltr. See all text files got removed. Okay. Star.txt. Mm, um, okay. Remove empty directory. This is a 0 KB directory now. Rm. Okay. To remove empty directory, rmdir abc. Okay. This is not empty directory. That's why it is not removing. Already it is showing that directory is not empty. Only empty directory can only remove. Okay, done. It is removed. You can see ls-lr. Okay. If I want to remove abc, you need to do rm-rf. Okay, it will remove that directory. Okay, it will remove directory, subdirectories, everything. rm-rf will remove everything. Okay, inside this abc. ls-l. Okay, you see, the directory got removed. Okay, now removing is done. Let's go per copy. Okay, test is nothing. Okay. ls new folder. New folder contains these two files. Okay. cp minus cp. If you want to copy single file, just cp new folder slash okay, this one to the current directory. This current directory I just copied. Oh, that is directory. That's why it is not copying. If you want to copy directory, you need to do cp minus r. Then only it will copy. Why it didn't come? Oh, cp minus f I did. Sorry, I need to give cp minus r. For directory copying, you need to do cp minus r. For file, you need to do cp also. See that Unix directory came um, instead of this. Okay, I want to copy this file. Cp new folder zip file. Okay, I want to copy in some other test folder. Okay, to copy a file or empty directory, this can be used. To copy uh, folder, this cp minus r should be used. Okay, I think okay, for your interactive mode. Okay, this is one thing. Okay, I'm just creating one dummy file. I just want to create backup of this file. Cpkj. It will create backup. You can you want to rename this file as a test.txt. It will rename. If already file is present. Okay, let's try. If already file is present, I am just copying this ksdf.k. Let's see. Oh, it is already. Okay. If you want to give -i user interactive mode, overwriting this file, yeah, it will show. Okay. If you want yes, overwrite yes. That is why that is called -i. Okay. It will work for RM, CP also. Okay. Till now we did the copy file. Copy means some different name or different directory you can do. Okay, rename means completely this file name I want to rename. mv some like any name, tester or csv, any name you can rename. That means the name will get changed. Okay, that kjdf will not work. Will be removed. It will change to this file tester.csv. Okay. Okay, I want to move in the same file, it will be rename. If I want to move with rename. Okay. Yeah, I want to move this file to test directory. No, test slash test is not the directory. This test directory, or the file is source file is not present. Okay, whatever the file is present, I want to move this file in this test directory. While moving, the source will not be present. You see, tester is not here. It will be test. It went to this directory. Okay. While moving, I want to move and then I okay. Okay. mv. I am moving this file to test directory or any directory. New folder with a different name. Something like something with different name. Okay, test will go there. The test.txt will be disappear here. ls test. Oh no, new folder. Sorry, we just moved here. Okay, you see opt.txt. This is called copy and move. Okay, If you want to rename file, you need to do, this is only command. If you want to move that file, one location, file or directory, even directory also you can move. I want to move test folder to DEF folder. It will move. You see, no test folder. It is it will appear in DEF folder. Okay, it is see here. Okay, to rename file, this is only command. To move the file or directory in one location, this is only command. Okay. Okay, to display contents of file, you need to do cat. That's we already know. To create new file and then edit some data, something like let me add this one. Okay. Cat greater than means create new file and then adding some data. At the end, you need to do Control C button. If you want to append some data to this, you need to do double greater than some data. At the while coming out, you need to do Control C together. Okay, in the keyboard. Okay, to see the contents of file, test.txt. These two things I have appended. Okay. Okay. If I want to append any other data instead of cat double greater than, you can do echo. You need to do write something and then double greater than some file test.txt. You want to create a file with this instead of cat greater than, you need to do here also it will create. What is the this one is redirector operator. Whatever the data is present, if you go greater than, it will create file. If you do double greater than, it will append to the this thing will get appended. If it is already test.txt is there, you see earlier test.txt has this content. What I did, again I put greater than. In this case, the old data will get removed and then new data. This if you go greater than, if already test.txt is there, file is there, it will delete and then it will create new and then it will add that content. Okay. Right now this cat greater than test.txt. Now again I am going to add this one. The existing data will get removed. Be careful while doing greater than. Okay. Now you see cat old data. This data will get removed. Okay. Even either cat or echo, it should be the similar. Okay. Okay. Double greater than also fine. Okay. To create a soft link, symbolic link is nothing but soft link. Something like I want to create shortcut in Windows. Send it to desktop, create shortcut. Okay. If I open this, I will directly open that folder instead of going there. Why it is not coming out? See that location it is showing now. C colon users download. If you open this, it will definitely open that directory. I don't know why it is opening here. Yeah, you see, it is directly going there. If you open this, this is nothing but link, hard link. Soft link. Same like that in Linux, we have soft link also. Okay, soft link. This is ln-s. It will create soft link. Okay. I'm just going to moving this file to some other location. Def. Okay. Now that file will not be present here. Okay. Now I'm creating soft link. Ln file. File will be def slash test txt. Just link. You can give something. Soft link. See, whatever the data present in this def.txt, I can see with like this. If I do cat also, abc or whatever the content is present, it should come. This is called linking. Okay, this is if we run this file, automatically this has link to this file. Okay, this how can we see whether the link is there? ls-l. If you do ls-l, oh, we are in Ubuntu files. Okay. It should come like this. Why it didn't come? Test.txt. Okay, let me remove some files in that. Okay, I'm just updating, adding new contents in this file. I'm just adding some of them. There I want to just confirm, check. Okay, we did ln def this abc.txt. Whatever the file contains, that also should be come here. If I do cat abc.txt, see whatever this is called soft link. Okay, you can okay, this is called soft link. This file got updated. Then whatever the file contents also you can view in the link. Okay, ideally it should come like this. If you do soft link, this something like this. The first line should be L, but it is not showing here. Maybe it will get clear here. Some data is there. Okay, okay, I'm just moving this file. Then ln, I'm creating soft link here. Test.txt. No, we need to give abc, no? Okay, abc slash data.txt, and then link name is kkk. You can put anything, link name. Okay, why it is not showing? See, I didn't add anything in the kkk, but I got the contents of the file because the kkk is linked to that data.txt, abc data.txt. In the abc folder, data.txt. Okay, this is all about linking. Okay, to delete or remove the soft link hard link, you just rm, it will remove that file. Okay, remove the link file also, rm kkk, it will remove the link file, but contents will be similar, contents will be there. Okay, unlink also will do, you can remove using rm only. Hard link are nothing but ln-s will be creating soft link, whereas hard link some other thing is there. Okay, you can check in the Google. Okay, how to create hard link. Hard link is nothing but by default ln creates hard link. Let's see, ln abc slash, okay, data.txt, then oh sorry, we are checking the link here. Wait, this ln, this starting with L, how it get now, we created soft link for this abc.data.txt now. If you go there and then you will get, I just created soft link this ls hyphen l abc. Again still here it's not coming. Okay, okay, that hard link also I created, it is not coming, we don't know. Okay, let's see. Hard link also I have created ln, if I give hyphen s it will create soft link. If you give without if you give directly it will be soft link, hard link. Let's open hard link. What I did, abc ppp.txt. If I did cat abc, okay, if I do some change in abc.txt, what will the hard link will work? Let's see. It is also changing, same like soft link. Okay, if I remove ppp.txt and then let's see, sorry, I'm just creating soft link once again. Sorry, hard link, already file exists. Okay, okay, now I am removing kkk. I'm just catting whether the source file will be there or not. Source file will be there. Okay, ma, there is some little bit difference between soft link and hard link. That you can check on Google. You will get uh, so many things. Okay, what is the difference? Soft link will give the, hard link will delete. If I delete something source file, it will be still there. Whereas soft link, okay, some small difference I will tell you, yeah, between soft link and hard link. I have some data in the file. Okay, I'm creating soft link ln hyphen s. Okay, no, no. Something I'll QQQ. Oh, df test.txt, no such file or directory. Let's create some other thing. Okay, cat greater than dot txt. I'm just adding some data. Okay, cat def slash www.txt. I'm just creating soft link. Okay, now this www is a link to this file. Just cat www. Okay, if I remove this file, still the data is there, correct? Okay, hard link also. Let's try the same. Okay, we'll see any difference. Maybe here something wrong here. Ideally, soft link will be the only just normal link. Whatever the data present in the, if I remove this contents in the www.txt, na, the soft link will not work here. Whatever the data, it will not show. Whereas hard link, both places should be present. Soft link will not be like that. It is just a link to that file, something like this. If I open this, it is where soft link is working here. If I open this, the data that is present in there, that only will see here. If I delete any file in this download directory, in this directory, it will also not show here. Like this, it should be ideally soft link. Okay, let's see another one. Okay, display big files. If the file contains hundreds of lines, suppose let me. This let's see, I'm adding some data in this here. Some other data, any data. I want to view this data.txt line by line. This is page by page. I see data.txt has this much data. Okay. Okay, if you do cat, it will display at a time. It will display data at a time. What if the data is more and then so many pages, I want to view page by page. We just do more data.txt. Here command not found. Sorry. Okay, let's download this file to there. I want to display how many command, what are the commands I did till now, means HIS history will show that how many commands I run till now. Okay, I see duplicate on the top. Instead of data.txt, oh, Ubuntu files, it is under Ubuntu files now. It is too much. Refresh. How come? I see so much data in this sss.txt. Okay, because of that it is taking longer time. Okay, let's stop this session now. We'll continue with the other session later. Okay.